Hello, brothers. This is Charlie. In case you haven't recognized my mug shot yet, I wanted to send you guys a quick video to share with you a dream that I had a number of months ago that the Lord reminded me of this past week. And I think, if I'm understanding Him correctly, this has to do with the ministry that we are doing in Pakistan. Excuse me. In the dream, I was a military consultant, for lack of a better word. I was traveling around from one military post to another, sharing military strategy for a battle that was coming up. Some of the places I went to, my counsel was accepted. Some of it, some of them it was accepted readily. In some places it was accepted reluctantly. And in some places it just was not accepted. Those places that accepted my counsel, whether it was reluctantly or readily, saw victory in their battle that came up. For those who did not, then they did not have the victory. I was really puzzled with this for a while. There's a lady in her church that is gifted in the prophetic. So I took the dream to her. Once I started understanding what I thought the dream meant, I took it to her to ask her counsel on it because I trust her ear to hear the Lord. The interpretation of the dream that I was getting, which she confirmed, was that God was moving me into a place of responsibility that I had not known before. It was the position of counsel, of covering, if you would, um, to provide a path for people to obtain victory in their walk that they may not have been able to find easily. In the dream, as I was going from place to place in counsel, I was given the Lord's counsel for what was to happen, the strategy to take for victory. And those who listened to the counsel had victory. Those who did not have victory, or sometimes they did, but it was a more costly victory. I do not understand why he would choose me for this, um, but he has chosen to do so. And since he is my Lord and Jesus is my King, I have submitted myself for whatever he has called me to do. Last Sunday, I visited with Melissa for about an hour after church while I was doing the offering and stuff. And I asked her to pray because I've been in a real quandary trying to figure out where I'm supposed to go with Pakistan. Um, do I stay the path that we started, or am I supposed to withdraw and go back to focusing just on my church and my teaching and the ministry that I have here in Lubbock? Monday, after a day of Melissa praying for me, as I was walking out the door to go to work Monday night, the Lord brought this dream back to my mind. And I understood immediately that the dream's interpretations and what goes along with it uh, was related to the work we're doing in Pakistan. So I have now at peace laid down my concerns, and I am moving forward. This is the path that I am to walk. For those who will walk with me, I'll provide what counsel I can, what covering I can. This is kind of like an apostolic covering, which blows my mind because I am not an apostle. I am not called to be an apostle, but there are times where God can put that mantle on a person for a season. Um, Paul told, I think it was Timothy, to do the work of an apostle. Timothy was not necessarily called to be an apostle, but he was told for a season to be doing the work of an apostle. The work Titus was doing on Crete, I think, was a work of apostleship. So I have stepped into this position for good or for ill. We'll have to see how Father works this out. but I am here to help you guys become successful in your work. This is part of the reason why when other people around Pakistan contact me, I will at least hear them out to see where they're going. Um, if I'm hearing the Lord right, that I'm supposed to be operating throughout Faisalabad at least, if not the city, the country, then the opportunity needs to be given there for people to come in and walk with us and accept the covering that I have to offer. I think that's about it for this video. This is also the first one I've done because I wanted to see how this clip chat that Microsoft provides works. So I will send this to you and look forward to y'all's responses on this. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. I'll be sending it through Messenger.